being played here. Dwayne Doolittle on the call this morning for this game, and we'll be back later on this afternoon for the men's version as they face Moore High School at 2:30 this afternoon. So welcome aboard to everyone who's following us along on this stream as we get ready for some high school basketball, a big week as this is tournament week here throughout the state of Oklahoma. The final tournaments are being played as teams are preparing to wrap up their seasons and make a strong run towards district play and the state tournament. No different here for Millwood Lady Falcons and Coach David Albert. I'm sitting in today because Mo Prince is out celebrating the recent birth of a child, his daughter, and we certainly send our well wishes to him and to Gary Woods, who's recovering from hip replacement. So that's why you got me, Dwayne Doolittle, sitting in this morning here along for the first round of the play. The Millwood Lady Falcons are coached by Coach David Albert. The starting lineup for Coach Albert: number 1, Anea Atchison; number 3, Brandy Harrod; number 13, Alyssa Isaac; number 15, Amani Williams; and number 23, Layla Jones. They round up the starting lineup for the Millwood Falcons. For the Jackets of Choctaw, Caitlin Davis, number 3; number 13, Aaliyah Duval; number 15, Raven Jackson; number 20, Brooke Curry; and number 21, Shelby Ferrigo. They're coached by Ryan Maloney. Class 6A Choctaw versus Class 3A Millwood, which promises to be a great contest this afternoon. The opening round here at the John Noble's Invitational here on the campus of Moore High School. And so as we have it here now, I'm riding solo, so you'll hear me talk a lot. We'll add color where we can and tell you exactly what's going on here on this streaming version of high school athletics. Millwood Falcons, Lady Falcons versus the Choctaw Yellow Jackets. Officials today: James Ferris, Tyrone Reese, and Daryl McCullum. All officials are certified by the Oklahoma Secondary Activities Association. We thank them for their support and their willingness to participate in this contest. There's the toss. Toss is controlled by the Falcons. Number 1 of the Falcons, Atchison, brings the ball across the division line. Looks to go one-on-one against number 15, Raven. The ball's tipped away and controlled by the Jackets. Bring it into the front court, looking to set up their offense. Number 13 for the Jackets there. Shot no good by number 21 and rebounded off to the Falcons. They're looking here to get things going as we're still looking for our first 2 points of the ball game. Millwood's coming in off a recent loss to CCS, looking to rebound here, put up some strong numbers and get ready, as we said earlier, to make a run deep into playoffs as we get into 3A action. Another turnover here by the Falcons. Duval. Shot up and good by number 3 for the Jackets, Kaylin Davis. That's the first 2 points of the game. Nice ball movement by the Falcons. A foul on the play. Number 15 will be at the line for the Falcons, Amani Williams.
For the Falcons, 15, Amani Williams.
Foul call on the play. That's the first team foul against the Jackets. Amani at the line shoots 2. The first shot is good. That breaks the goose egg for the Falcons. First points of the game. 6:54 remaining. Second shot's up and good and through and true. Ties the score at 2-2 here in the early goings of this contest. Choctaw comes in as a very fundamentally sound team. They'll pass and cut and do all those things as Coach Maloney has a well-oiled machine. That 3-point shot there by number 15, Raven Davis, no good. Rebound off to Millwood, number 23, Layla Jones. Pushes the ball into the front court, taken away there by Jones, long pass up the court, a reverse layup, no good. Rebound and tied up. That ball's going to stay in the possession of the Yellow Jackets as Millwood control the opening tip of the game. 6 minutes and 15 seconds remaining, and scores all tied up here at 2 points apiece. That shot there by number 3, Kayla Davis, for 2. She's got all 4 points right now for the Yellow Jackets, the leading scorer in the game. A nice up and under crossover by number 1, Atchison, no good. Rebounded to the Falcons. There's a foul on the play call on number 3, Brandy Howard. Her first personal, first team foul in the first half for the Falcons. Christian, that's on number 3 for the Choctaw. Mamani's at the line. Kayla Davis, her first foul. Second team foul.
11, Promise Right.
Amani Davis at the line for the Falcons. Knocks down the first free throw. Awaits the second. That shot's no good. Rebounded off to the Yellow Jackets. So all of Millwood's points at this point come via the free throw charity line, as Choctaw now leads 4-3 as they patiently work the ball around the perimeter. Ball nearly taken away by the Falcons. Heads up defensive play by number 13, Alyssa Isaac. A scrappy bunch. Shot up and no good by number 1 for the Choctaw Jackets. Prayer taken away by the Falcons as they look to run and get out into open floor. A nice up and under shot. That's good for 2. Brandy Howard, she's got 3 of the 5 points on a nice coast-to-coast layup, up and under. Falcons appear to be playing a zone defense, a 1-2-2. That shot's up and good by number 15, Raven Jackson. A 3-point basket. The Choctaw Yellow Jackets, as Coach Albert takes a break, takes a timeout. Here again, we're opening rounds of the John Noble's Invitational Tournament as it sits right now. Millwood playing in the opening game, the 10 o'clock game. Should they be successful in winning this game today, they will play again tomorrow at a later set. That time has been determined to be the winner plays tomorrow night at 7 p.m. The loser of this game, however, will play in the morning at 10 a.m. So certainly, Millwood fans, we're hoping that the Lady Falcons are successful, come out of this thing with a victory, and we'll see them tomorrow night at 7 p.m. in the second round action, Friday night, a primetime matinee game, should they be successful. Out of the timeout, Falcons control the ball, looking to move the offense, get something going here as they trail 10-5 with 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Looking to break down the defense. A nice one-on-one move there. Shots deflected. Rebound taken there by number 3 of the Falcons, who's battling on the board, Brandy Harrod. No good. She's fouled on the play. Foul call on number 11.
Number 3, Brandy Harrod.
Number 11, Addison Derrick, her first personal foul. The third team foul against the Choctaw Yellow Jackets. Brandy at the line shoots 2. First shot is no good. Awaits the second. Second shot's 2 and through. Score now 10-6. It's Coach Maloney for the Yellow Jackets calling plays again. Coach Albert up, imploring their defense to stay solid. Looks short corner action there. A travel. James Ferris, official James Ferris, says traveled too many steps from my vantage point. He got that one right. Substitution in the game for the Falcons. Number 23, Layla Jones, checks into the game. On the floor for the Falcons, number 15, number 11, number 23, and number 1, Atchison, Harrod, Williams, Jones. Offensive foul call there is Layla Jones is just a little happy in the feet there. First personal foul against her, first team foul against the Falcons. That's good news, as the Falcons are not fouling, as the bench is not that deep. However, they are a scrappy and talented bunch. Coach Albert's getting all that she can out of those girls as they're developing. Another foul called here, whistle on the block out. Anae Atchison picks up her first personal foul. That'll send Raven Jackson to the line, shooting 3 shots. That first free throw's up and good. The second shot is 2 and through as well. Next shot's off. A foul call as number 13 for the Yellow Jackets, Duval, gets involved in action. That's the 4th team foul against the Yellow Jackets. 3 minutes remaining. Millwood Falcon basketball trailing now 12-6 here in the opening quarter, the John Nobles Invitational Tournament on the campus of Moore High School. Dwayne Doolittle, along with you here on the call on the stream. We certainly appreciate you joining in with us with this version of Millwood Athletics for tournament action. We'll be covering play all weekend long as number 1, Atchison, takes the ball on a drive, and she is fouled by number 13, Duval.
Shooting for the Falcons, 11, Promise Wright.
Fifth team foul. Number 11, Promise Wright at the line, shoots 2. First shot finds its way in.
Checking in for the Yellow Jackets, 20, Brooke Curry, 22, Mallory Hawk.
Into the game, Curry and Hawk for the Yellow Jackets. Second shot awaiting for Promise. And it too is through the bottom of the net. Falcons trail 12-8 here in the first quarter, chipping away at the lead by the Yellow Jackets. As again, the Yellow Jackets get into their half-court set. Ball turned over, stolen by Brandy Harrod. She's looking to run. One person to beat. Ball taken away by Raven Jackson, who leads the break the other way and lays it up off the backboard for 2 points.
Yellow Jacket.
Falcons again into the front court, moving the ball, looking to settle things down. Promise Wright has the ball out the top of the key, looking to get the offense started, a right-handed offense, looking the ball get reversed across the side to the side. Again, looking and resetting the offense is number 1, Atchison. Looking to take her off the dribble. Timeout called by Coach Albert, who's not liking what she's seeing. We'll take a break here with 1 minute 46 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. We'll take our first break of the night. We'll be back with you. You're listening to Millwood Athletics exclusively on their home for sports via stream at Millwood Falcon Sports. We'll be back after this break. Back inside of the Moore High School Gym Athletic Complex here for the John Nobles Invitational Tournament. Out of the timeout, the Falcons turn the ball over. However, Choctaw is guilty of a traveling violation And so we will take possession of the ball. Falcons get back into the front court. Number 23, nice move for the Falcons. Jones, no good. Put back up by number 3. Brandy Harrod, another 2 points for her. She's playing well this morning, carrying the load for the Falcons at this point, as they're looking to get others involved in the offense. Nice defense. Brandy Harrod comes out with a steal, looking to go coast to coast. She goes up the and one, gets fouled on the play. Number 20, Brooke Curry, her first personal foul. 16 foul against the Choctaw Yellow Jackets. The good news is that from here on out, the Falcons will be shooting the bonus, and we've got 1 minute remaining in the first quarter and the entire second quarter to play. That's good news for Coach Albert and the Falcons. We just knocked down free throws. First free throw's up and no good for Brandy. She awaits the second. Second shot's 2 and through. Cutting into the lead, 14-11 now in favor of the Choctaw Yellow Jackets with under a minute remaining in the first quarter of play. Again, the Yellow Jackets are a patient bunch as they look to move the ball and move the defense and work to get an open shot. Zone defense don't look for the Falcons. And again, the ball is taken away. Number 3, Brandy Harrod, throws the ball out front to Promise Wright. Promise goes up for the layup, misses it, no good. Ball's tipped around and controlled by the Choctaw Yellow Jackets. So an opportunity there for the Falcons. Falls short. Number 3 for the Yellow Jackets, Kayla Davis, up for 2. And so on that transition, the Falcons come up with nothing, and the Jackets are able to take advantage of the steal and convert it into 2 points. As we're winding down now under 10 seconds remaining, the Falcons are moving the ball around left to right. Deep corner, look into the middle, ball's tipped away. Jones intended for Jones. A foul called on the play with 1 second remaining. Number 11, fouls on number 11. Promise Wright, her first personal. 13 foul against the Falcons. Substitutions again.
21.
Shelby Farrago into the game for the Yellow Jackets. 1 second remaining before we go in. The ball's touched, and now that's the expiration of the first quarter, where the Choctaw Yellow Jackets lead the Millwood Lady Falcons 16-11 in the opening round here on a Thursday morning at the John Nobles Invitational. We'll take a break and get ready for the second quarter. You're listening to Millwood Athletics. We'll be back after a break. Back inside of the John Nobles Invitational, Dwayne Doolittle on the call here this morning. The Falcons come out of the break, knock down a two-pointer, looking to go again on the inside. Promise looking for the two-point version there, didn't make it. Ball goes over to the Choctaw Yellow Jackets into the front court. Little hezzy move there by number 3, catches the defense.
Shooting from the Yellow Jackets,
Number 1,
Davis.
Atchison, guilty of the foul. The 4th team foul. At the line shooting 2, number 3 for the Yellow Jackets, Caitlin Davis. First shot's up and good.
In for the Falcons. 21, Andrea Walter.
In for the Falcons, Andrea Walter. Subbing into the game for the Falcons, Davis waits the second, and it is up and good as well. 18-13 is our score here. The John Nobles Invitational here, first round action featuring the Millwood Falcons and the Choctaw Yellow Jackets. Traveling violation called as the defense pulled the rug under number 23, Layla Jones. And the traveling violation called by official Daryl McCullum. Turnover to the Jackets. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining in this morning on this streaming version of Millwood Falcon Athletics. Falcons will be in action again on tomorrow. Time to be determined pending the outcome of this game. It'll either be a 10 a.m. start or a 7 p.m. start, depending upon the outcome. Foul call on the play. It's going to be a 1-and-1. Number 3 is guilty of the infraction. Caitlin Davis, her second personal foul. 7th team foul. Layla Jones will be at the line shooting 1-and-1 for the Falcons.
Shooting for the Falcons, 21.
5 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Andrea Walters at the line, misses the free throw.
23, Layla Jones, Falcons.
That free throw, no good. Rebound off to the Jackets, who bring the ball into the front court. Again, Millwood's in the zone defense look, looking to take away on the outside shots. Short corner action for Choctaw as they get the ball reversed. Patient offense and good defense here being deployed by the Falcons, is denying the opportunity for Choctaw to get an open look. Foul called as Layla Jones had parts of the ball, but had parts of the player as well. Second personal foul against her. 5th team foul against the Falcons. Ball taken away by the Falcons, Andrea Walter. Falcons looking to run. Number 11, Promise Davis with the left-hand scoop. Friction Promise right. A nice 2-point conversion there. Put another 2 points on the board for the Lady Falcons. Timeout taken here by Coach Ryan Maloney. A 60-second timeout. We'll take it with them as the Falcons are chipping into the lead now, trail 18-17 with here from the John Nobles Invitational. We'll be back after this break.
How's it going down there? Scoreboard's working, right? Or scoreboard. I'll get some at halftime. I got wait. But how's the camera shot looking so far? It's kind of weird for me.
Welcome back inside of the field house here at the opening round of the John Nobles Invitational, featuring the Lady Falcons of Millwood. Out of the timeout, the shot by Jackson, no good. It's number 3 for the Falcons. Harrod takes the ball in and is tied up by Raven Jackson. Possession goes to the Yellow Jackets. 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this opening half of play, as we're in a close one here, as the Falcons and the Yellow Jackets are virtually tied. Choctaw leading 18-17. A patient defense here being deployed by the Falcons, forcing a bad shot there. Rebounded off to number 23, Jones, as the Falcons again get running. Number 1, Atchison, shot no good, followed by number 3, Harrod. That 2 points puts the Falcons in the lead for the first time tonight. They now lead 19-18. A scrappy bunch for Coach David Albert. There's another turnover. Number 11 in Promise Wright. Ball taken away, but there's foul on the play called. Number 15, Jackson. Her first personal foul. Promise Wright will be at the line shooting a pair of free throws.
22, Mallory Hawk.
First free throw is up and good. Promise is awaiting the second free throw. Second free throw no good. Rebounding to the Yellow Jackets, who bring the ball into the front court, looking to get into their offense. Ball nearly taken away again, nearly stolen by the tenacious Falcon defense. Coach Albert is content to sit back into a zone and force something action. Again, another turnover, as this zone is paying dividends for the Falcons. Stolen by Harrod, who goes coast to coast, gets into the chest of the defender and sinks the 2. Falcons now lead 22-18 over the Yellow Jackets, who are struggling a little bit on offense. There's an open look by number 15, Jackson. Just what Coach Albert wants them to do, force them into a bad shot. Ball touched and tipped, last touched by the Yellow Jackets. A heads-up play there by number 1, Atchison, as the Falcons now will have possession of the basketball. 2:29 remaining in the first half of play, where the Lady Falcons are leading over the Lady Yellow Jackets 22-18. We certainly thank those of you who are listening online and watching here as we bring to you Millwood Falcon basketball on a Thursday morning, opening day of first round action of tournament play here at the John Nobles Invitational. Layla Jones looks to convert on the layup, no good, and commits a foul. That's a frustration foul, as she was there for 2 points and didn't get it. Her third personal foul. Number 15 checks in for the Falcons, Monty Williams. Official James Ferris says, hey, check your shirt, tuck your shirt. This is not JV basketball. 2 minutes remaining, and the Falcons still have a 4-point lead over the Lady Jackets. This Falcon defense continues to force the Lady Jackets into taking long shots. I had flashbacks just a moment ago as the ball came to me. I was wide open here at the scorer's table. I looked for the open shot, but thought better about it because it would hurt in the morning. Turnover, ball taken away by number 1 of the Crayer. Again, this ball keeps coming to me. They must want me to shoot it. Ball last touched by the Jackets goes over to the Falcons. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Coach Albert calls a play, gets the team to the left side of the floor, moves and reverses the ball. An open shot there by Promise
11.
Wright. A 3, put 3 in the books, man. As the Falcons extend their lead to 25-18 over the Class 6A Choctaw Yellow Jackets. Scrambling defense. There's an open shot, open look, number 1, Crater. She knocks down the 3 after the scoring drought for the Yellow Jackets. 41 seconds, under 1 minute remaining in the first half of play, where the Lady Millwood Falcons are in the lead. Her shot no good. Amani Williams layup trickles off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Yellow Jackets, who are looking for the final shot before we go into half. A long three-point shot by Raven Jackson, no good. Rebounded by Choctaw for an and one opportunity. Fouls on number 12.
One more.
So there's an and one for the Choctaw Yellow Jackets, all for naught. Some would say that the ball don't lie. I didn't see that foul. However, the ball doesn't talk either. So that's the end of the first half of play, where the Lady Falcons of Millwood lead the Lady Yellow Jackets of Choctaw 25-23. We'll take a break. We'll be back on the other side of halftime. We'll break down some stats for you and get ready for the second half of play. You're listening to Millwood Athletics, Millwood High School basketball, on your home for Millwood Athletics. We'll be back after this break.
30. Yeesh. You don't want any color? Really good. It's gonna be an interesting day.
Here we are back inside the John Nobles Invitational as the score has now been tied after some exchange of baskets by both teams, as the Falcons now look to get back on the scoring track, take the lead now with 4:35 remaining in the third quarter of play after back and forth action. Dwayne Doolittle on the call with you here this morning inside the Moore High School Gymnasium, first round action of the John Nobles Invitational Tournament. On what promises to be a good weekend for basketball, number 15 Raven Jackson knocks down the three as the Jackets recapture the lead. Ball nearly stolen and now taken away by the Jackets, who look to push the ball into the front court. Jackson takes it all the way. A nice defensive stand there by number 15, Armani Williams, draws the charge as Jackson could not stop her forward momentum. Team foul number 1 of the first half for the Yellow Jackets. It's Jackson's second foul. Coach Dave Albert brings the Lady Falcons in to this game, and they're looking to compete. Back-to-back charges call, one drawn by Jackson and correction by Monty Williams, and now the other one against her, her first personal foul of the game. First team foul the second half against the Falcons. Team fouls tied up at 1-1. The score is 33-32 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Here with 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter of play. Just a reminder, the winner of this game plays tomorrow night at 7 p.m. The loser of this game will play in the morning at 10 a.m. Long three-pointer by number 3. Ball recovered by the Yellow Jackets. Another shot by the Yellow Jackets on the offensive rebounds. Ball taken away now, tipped by Promise. Promise looking to go against Raven. A tough play there. Foul called on number 15, Raven Jackson, her third personal foul. Second team foul of the second half. Promise Wright on the floor, wincing in pain. Holding and clutching her left knee. As from my vantage point, it looked as though it was twisted under her as she went up off that knee to shoot the layup. She will be awarded 2 free throws. At this point, it appears as though she's not going to be able to shoot those free throws, and her incoming substitute will have to do that. We certainly wish the best for her, although it hurts right now. Being assisted off the floor by members of the coaching staff. Being carried off the floor. Obvious pain in her left knee. So the incoming sub will shoot these free throws with 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. We'll have that sub for you here, information here in just a second. As Coach Albert has gathered the Falcons.
Checking in for the Falcons,
Number 23, Layla Jones is going to shoot those free throws that were awarded to Promise Wright. We'll bring you an update on her condition as soon as we know something here. Jones sinks the first free throw.
The Yellow Jackets, 5, Bree Curry.
Ties the score at 33. Second free throw, no good. So we're all tied up. 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter of play here. The John Nobles Invitational Tournament. Opening round action here, featuring the Lady Jackets of Choctaw and the Lady Falcons of Millwood. Randy Harrod is doing everything for the Falcons as a turnover. It's called by official Daryl McCullum. He saw something that only he could see, and there's a palming violation. 2 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the quarter. 33-33 is the score here. As we employ contrasting styles, a three-point shot, open three shot by number Duval, number 13. A contrasting styles, as we were talking about, me, by myself, I was talking about here a moment ago, as Choctaw is slow and deliberate. Millwood looks to push the ball up the floor and take you off the dribble. Choctaw is content to sit back into a half-court offense. Traveling violation is a quick shuffle of the feet called by official Tyrone Reese. Turnover goes to the Falcons, who trail by 3 points now with under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter of play. Randy Harrod puts in the work, takes the shot, misses, gets her own rebound, puts it back in. Her stat line is going up. She's carrying the load tonight, this afternoon, or this morning, for the Lady Falcons. number 3 on the shot, Kaylin Davis.
Kaylin Davis, Yellow Jackets.
2 points are good. 38-35 is our score here. 3-point shot by the Falcons, no good. Ball run down in the corner. And number 21, Walter, looking to drive the goal. Atchison, shot comes up short. Walters on the rebound. Ball tipped away. Walters regains it, looks to get it reset, and there's going to be a turnover off the hands of the Lady Falcons. Ball goes over to the Jackets with 45.6 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. Dwayne Doolittle on the call this morning as Mo Prince and Gary Woods are out for different reasons. And got the call today, pulling double duty as I'm solo here on the broadcast booth. So I guess it would be triple duty. I'm solo here on the broadcast booth, and I will be officiating the next 2 ball games. And then the Millwood men will play in the 2:30 time slot. And I'll be back on the radio or on the stream at that point. So stay tuned for Millwood men's action coming up, coming off of a close defeat on Tuesday night against the Dale City Eagles. We'll see how they bounce back. That's the end of the third quarter of play, where the Lady Jackets now lead by 3 over the Lady Falcons. You're listening to Millwood basketball on the home of Millwood Athletics. We'll be back after this break. Once again, welcome back inside the broadcast booth as we're here inside of Moore High School, the Moore Invitational Tournament. Number 22 sinks a bucket for the Jackets, pushes the score to 40-35, their favorite. Falcons look to get the ball across the division line as the intensity has definitely picked up here in the gymnasium. Illegal contact foul called on number 13, Aaliyah Duvall. Her third personal, third team foul.
Raven Jackson. 21, Shelby Farragut.
Shot taken and a rebound there, number 15, Walters, no good on the putback follow. 15 for the Jackets. Jackson brings the ball up into the front court, pressured there by number 1, Anea Atchison. Five-point lead for the Jackets at this point as they look to get the ball into the open person. Good ball movement being deployed by them, and great patience as there was an open look turned down by couple players to get a better shot. Inside shot no good. Offensive rebounds abound for the Jackets as they are just out positioning the Lady Falcons. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Yellow Jackets. Let's see if the Falcons can get a conversion here on offense as they now trail by 5 points with 6:35 remaining. Ball nearly stolen and deflected out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets. bringing the ball into the off front court. A scoop play, no good. Walters on the rebound. Ball tipped away by number 13 of the Yellow Jackets. And the Jackets are looking to run into the open front core. Looking for the open person. A slow, deliberate offense being deployed here as they get the ball reversed and moved. Jackson's three-pointers no good. And rebound taken again by the Jackets for a nice inside look to number 3, Kaylin Davis, for the conversion. Her 2 points, 42-35, the score here in this first round game of the John Nobles Invitational Tournament. Number 21 for the Falcons, Walters on the stop and pop, no good. 2-point basket there for the Jackets. We'll take a break as the timeout's being called. We'll be back with you in a moment. We'll take this break with them. You're listening to Millwood Athletics, Millwood Basketball on your home for Millwood Sports. We'll be back after this break. Back inside after the timeout called by the Falcons. They don't convert here on a putback. Ball taken away here as the Choctaw Jackets are looking to stretch their lead. Now lead 44-35 with 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. A patient, deliberate offense again being employed by the Jackets as they move the ball side to side, down the side and back up and reset. Holding and waiting, looking for holes in the zone. A drive and a kick outside for a three-point. Draws nothing but air. Last touched by the Falcons as the Jackets will retain possession here with 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining to be played in this contest. So it's an uphill battle at this point for the Falcons. They've got to get a stop, score, and look to convert, as Yellow Jackets are very patient. Jackson, the senior guard for the Jackets, looks to get the ball reversed and distributed. And they move it in and work it in for an easy 2-point basket. Number 3, Caitlin Davis on the conversion for the Jackets. Shot taken, no good. Putback, no good. Davis, Jackson, Jones, Walters stumbled and fumbled around. Atchison retains the ball, looks for a cutting Williams, and Williams converts. Amani Williams for 2 points. A much needed 2 points for the Falcons. They now trail 37-46 with 3.5 minutes remaining in regulation. Number 13 with a hezzy, the shake of the shoulders, Duvall draws the foul. That is the third team foul, correction, second team foul against the Falcons. Number 13, Duval, will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. First is good. Pushes it out to a 10-point lead now for the Yellow Jackets. Awaits the second. It too is good. And so the Falcons found themselves in an 11-point deficit with 3 minutes remaining. Looking for a quick conversion. The shot by Williams is no good. Rebound to the Jackets. And they're back on offense as Raven Jackson brings the ball up, looking to get into a slow-paced half-court offense for Choctaw. Falcons are content to be in a man-to-man defense, looking for the turnover here. And they're hard to find right now as the Jackets are moving the ball. Inside-outside game for a 3-point shot. That's no good. Rebound, number 15, Williams, and the Falcons are looking to run. Atchison with the floater teardrop. It's good for 2 points for the Falcons to get it down to a 9-point deficit. Ball taken away by the Falcons. It's good defensive play. Looking to convert, number 21 for the Falcons, a foul on the play against the Jackets. It's a non-shooting foul as the Falcons now will trigger the ball from under their goal inbounds. There's a shot, Atchison. She's fouled in the act of shooting by Davis. Davis's third foul.
Number 1,
5th team foul. Atchison will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. So the name of the game now is convert with the clock stopped for the Falcons. That free throw is in and out. Awaiting the second free throw. Second shot rolls around and falls in. An 8-point deficit with 2 minutes. It's not insurmountable, but certainly the defense is going to have to ratchet things up. And it looks like they just did. Created a turnover there, a backcourt violation against the Jackets with 1:56. So 6 seconds off the clock and you got the ball back. Falcons looking to go fast here for conversion. And they do just that. Number 3, Harris, back into action. It's a 6-point game with 1:43 as the Falcons are still in this thing. Looking now for a defensive stop. One minute, 30 seconds, ball still out. Jackson drives, dishes, kicks out to the wing, resets the offense at the top of the key for number 5, Curry. 2-person game. Curry and Duval still moving the ball around the wing and up top. The defense extends itself out near the 28-foot line. A foul taken here by number 15, Armani Williams. Her second personal foul. Only the 3rd team foul against the Falcons. 1 minute, 8 seconds remaining. Substitution into the game for the Falcons, number 10, Johnson. Jackson on the drive. A la the Harlem Globetrotters here. She's shaking and baking. A foul called here on number 21. That's the 4th team foul against the Falcons. 58.5 seconds remaining. And so they're deploying the hack a jacket technique. Another foul taken here by the Falcons on Harrod, I'm sorry. The 5th team foul. 57.1. So they've got 2 more fouls before we'll be shooting 1 and 1. They'll take it quick, and they're looking to get it. Amani Williams commits the foul. That's the 16th foul. 53.2 on a 6-point deficit for the Falcons. The next foul, the Comets will be shooting, and there's no doubt about it. Brandy Hurwitz got her money's worth out of that one. And so the Jackets will now go to the line. Number 13, Aaliyah Duvall.
Yellow Jackets, 13, Aaliyah Duvall.
Has 1 and 1 upcoming. 52.2 seconds remaining as the Falcons trail now by 6 points. Duvall at the line for the first of 1 and 1, and she makes it. Awaits the second shot. 49-52 favor of the Jackets. And the second shot is up and good as well. 50-42 is the score. Falcons roll the ball into the front court, looking to get going. Harrod pushes the ball to the wing, gets it back, takes a three. Shot no good, rebounded by the Jackets. And Atchison commits a foul to stop the clock. At this point, we'll send number 3, Davis, to the line to shoot 1 and 1. 41 seconds remaining in regulation. Falcons trail by 8 points. First shot, no good. Harrod to Atchison. Atchison shoots the 3, no good. Rebound attempt, no good. Gain picked up by the Jackets, and number 15, Raven Jackson, who will go to the line now.
Jackets 15 is Raven Jackson.
And she's going to have a 1 and 1, as that's the 9th team foul against the Falcons. 30.4 seconds remaining here in the contest. Contest that was led by the Falcons. The free throw is no good by Jackson. Rebound to Harrod. She brings the ball across, looks to get things going, looks to get things set up, moving the ball back and forth. There's a long 3 by Harrod. No good. Rebound to the Jackets. And number 10 into the ball game for the Falcons. Timeout called by the Yellow Jackets with 10.9 seconds remaining. And so the Lady Falcons battled valiantly in this contest, leading at one point, several points throughout the game. Just could not convert down the stretch. And so they're going to fall here in the opening round of this contest, and they will play in the morning at 10 a.m. here at the John Nobles Invitational Tournament inside of Moore High School in the Moore Gymnasium. The Yellow Jackets will move on to play tomorrow. They'll play the winner of Moore and Booker T ladies, and the Falcons will play the loser of the Moore and Booker T game at 10 a.m. Foul on the play. Harrod commits a foul. Her 3rd personal foul.
Shooting for the Yellow Jackets, 15.
Jackson will be at the line to shoot 1 and 1 with 9.9 seconds remaining. In talking to Coach Albert earlier, she has a young team. She's stressing to her ladies that they're not losing games, they're learning in games. And this will be another learning opportunity for Coach Albert and the Lady Falcons as they prepare themselves for district and the remaining conference play. Both free throws by Jackson are good. Stretches the lead to a 10-point deficit. And the shot's up and no good by Atchison. That's the end of the game, the end of regulation, where the Lady Falcons fall to the Choctaw Lady Jackets, Yellow Jackets, by the final score of 52-42. Reminder that the Millwood men's basketball team will play in the 2:30 time slot. They play the host team, Moore, here. We'll be back with you on the call. And for now, we'll get ready to go stretch and referee the upcoming contest here from the John Nobles Invitational Tournament. You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Millwood Athletics on the Millwood Falcons Sports page on YouTube. We thank you